Hey, welcome to the channel, The Popthusiast. I'm Paul, and in today's video, we're going to take a look at the top Facebook posts on my group Funko Pop Fans. The top posts that the most people have liked, commented on. There's a lot of really awesome posts that people have on this in this group. We just surpassed 24,000 members from all over the world. So these are collectors from everywhere you can think of. And it's just really awesome to see folks share their collections and ask questions and help each other out. So we're going to take a look at a bunch of the top posts for the month of October in the Facebook group, Funko Pop Fans. So if you're not a member yet, make sure that you join. The link is below. So let's check out what other collectors have been posting about. Okay, so here we are in my Facebook group, Funko Pop Fans. So like I said, we just recently passed 24,000 members, which is super awesome and growing. So I appreciate everybody that's in this group. There's collectors from all over the world. So let's look at some of the top comments that we've had so far in October and so far in November. So we'll just kind of look at what's some of the top comments are and what people are posting about. So let's see. So the absolute top comment so far. Ooh, this is a really good question. What nostalgic cartoon would you like to see made into a pop? So that was by Tanner Short. So let's pull that post up. So what nostalgic cartoon would you like to see made into a pop? So that's a great question. There's so many. I guess it depends on your age, on what you feel like is nostalgic, whether you grew up in the 80s, prior to the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s. So I'm sure a lot of people have some different ideas here. So let's go ahead and look and see what people have said. So Captain Planet, I would second that. That is an awesome suggestion. Captain Planet for sure would be great. Astro Boy. Street Sharks, I'm not familiar with that. Biker Mice from Mars, what is that? Teddy Ruxpin, okay. The Tick, they do have a pop of the Tick actually. Captain Planet again. Heathcliff, the Max from the comic books, and Wildcats from the comic books. Toxic Crusaders, I would definitely add that to my list. So for sure, for me, Captain Planet and Toxic Crusaders, definitely. Let's see, American Dad, okay. Ed, and Eddie, that would be neat. They have Rugrats already. Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, that would be interesting. That was a popular cartoon back in the, I think, the 80s. Bearstein Bears, however you say that. Gundam, another Captain Planet. Funko, I think we got a consensus here so far. Captain Planet. We need Captain Planet pops. They just came out with Hey Arnold, but we do not have Recess or Ed, and Eddie yet. Droopy. That is so weird. We do not have a Droopy pop. We do have. There was a Droopy Wacky Wobbler, which is the very first line that Funko ever came out with, the bobblehead figures. So they do have a Droopy bobblehead, but not a Funko Pop that I'm aware of. Fairly Odd Parents. Okay. Ben 10. Let's see. Thundar, they did just come out with Thundar, so yeah, those are the Thundar pops right here. So we were able to get those in one of the most recent Comic-Cons. Foster's Home of Imaginary Friends, they just came out with those recently. Pirates of Darkwater. I do remember that. Oh my god, let's click on this. Pirates of Darkwater. I remember this guy. This guy in the middle, the villain. So I do remember, mostly these characters. I don't remember anything about the cartoon, but these would make really neat pops. Mighty Ducks. I don't know what that is. But anyway, awesome question. Sparked a lot of conversation. So awesome question, Tanner. So what nostalgic cartoon character would you like to see made? So into a pop, go ahead and comment below. Let me know. All right, let's take a look at another post here. So how many Funkos do you have in your collection? So that post was seen by about over 5,000 members, 180 likes, 336 comments. So how many pops do you have in your collection? So that's always an interesting question. And the answer for me, I don't actually know the exact number at the moment. I know it's over 6,500, but I don't know exactly how many it is. So let's see what some people have said. So 216, 650... 2,443. Wow, that's a lot, Oscar. Around 450, but my collection is worth around $8,000. Wow, this is the kind of stuff I love to see. Other people posting about their collections and what they like, and over 3,000. Carrie has over 3,000. 883, just over 1,000, 3,137. Wow, we got some huge collections here. 6, that's great, Erica. Right there really is no shame in having 1 or 1,000. It's whatever you want. It's your collection. Just because you have more pops doesn't mean your collection is better than anybody else. So it just means that you have less space in your house or wherever you collect them. That's what that means. Let's see, 350, 996. So this is really cool. So 1,944, Robalyn. So really awesome. So thank you for posting, Ricardo. So you got one of the top posts of the last couple months with that question. Simple question, but a lot of people responded to it, which is great. Okay, let's look at the third post down. What is something not available to the Funko Pop community that you would like to see happen? It's another interesting question, and a lot of other people thought so as well. Over 300 comments, 4,400 posts, or it reached 4,400 folks. So let's see what some people said. Mork and Mindy. That would be really neat if they had some Mork and Mindy pops. Method Man. The Vampire Diaries, Brooklyn Nine-Nine pops, Sopranos. Is that what they meant by this question? What is something not available to the Funko Pop community that you would like to see happen? I don't know if they're asking. I'm not sure if they're asking what characters you'd like to see made into a Funko Pop that doesn't have one already, or are you asking? Is there something else that they're asking? So let's see. It sounds like majority of people took that as what would you like to see as pops. But let's see if somebody didn't. So it looks like Fred said, I wish they would bring back the Funko boxes the way that they used to have them. It was so great not knowing what you were going to get and being surprised every time. I know not that they are still available, but not like they used to be. I don't remember the Funko boxes ever being like a mystery box. The only mystery box I remember was Hot Topic during, I think it was Halloween maybe 3 or 4 years ago. They had these mystery boxes, and I think I have my Horror Pops behind me here, and there was a couple different 3 different Hot Topic exclusives, including a chase from, what was that movie? Clockwork Orange. A chase version of the main character from Clockwork Orange with the mask with the nose. So that was in there. And I think they also had some mystery boxes for the Fallout video game, the yellow-haired main character, Vault Boy. There were some different Vault Boys. Let's see, quality control. Non-repetitive Funkos using the same pop with new paint. Yep, they want more creativity. I agree with you. A suggestion box where they actually poll people on what they like. Okay, those are some good ideas. The never-ending story, that would be awesome. Let's see if somebody else said something about something that is not available. So Nintendo license figures, yes, that would be awesome if they start doing Nintendo pops. I don't see that happening. That's a tricky license to get because Nintendo, I think, likes to kind of do their own stuff. Trailer Park Boys, that would be cool to see pops of them. Sopranos and The Wire, that would be cool. So see, I don't know if anybody remembers, but when I was a kid in the 1980s, they had reruns of a TV show from the 60s called The Monkees. Yes, I do remember that. I wasn't around in the 60s, but I do remember the reruns when I was a kid. My mom actually loved this show. The Hey Hey were the Monkees. They were a great music band. That would be something I would like to see Funko make pops of. That I second that. Wu-Tang Clan. Raggedy Ann and Andy, Twister. Okay, cool. Some super cool ideas. So it looks like most people took that question as what pops would you like to see made versus which I think the intention of the question was what are some things you'd like to see happen for the Funko community. But awesome question, Dale. So one of the top posts in the group. So let's look at a few more. Here's one. Guys, I did it. Let's see what this means. Guys, I did it. So this was seen by over 8,000 members, over 200 likes, 200 comments. Mail call my first Grail. So it looks like he got a Blacklight Carnage. I've been wanting him since I joined the hobby. So congratulations, Ricky. That's awesome. Ironically, we just gave out a Blacklight Grail, a Carnage Blacklight pop today to the winner, one of the winners of the weekly contest last week. So congratulations again to JT for winning that Carnage. So really awesome blacklight pop. This was a Funko Shop drop. It's worth, I think, about $250 right now, $250. It kind of goes up and down a little bit, but I think that's where it is right now. So really nice blacklight setting there as well, Ricky. Let's look at some of the posts here. Oh, somebody says they think it's fake. I don't know. So this is one of the pops that are faked. So I hope it's not a fake for his sake. It's kind of hard to tell in this picture, so I'd have to really examine it and look, but maybe you know if it was fake or not. So that's another benefit of being in a group. You know, you can ask questions like, is this a fake? You know, and before you buy something, or try to get it checked out. So hopefully that's not a fake, but let's look at another post. Another question. So it seems like questions are pretty popular in the group lately. So this question says, you get $500. What's the first Funko Pop you're buying? So this is by Jocelyn. So over 4,800 people saw this post, 344 comments. So $500. Sorry, let me answer this question first, and then we'll see what other people said. So $500. I would try to convince somebody to sell me either a Pete Puma for $500. I think it's worth $700, but maybe someone would sell it for $500. Or I may buy a Misfit Elephant, which is the last of the holiday line that I need to complete that set. So I have all the other ones except for the Misfit Elephant. Actually, let me take that back. And the Snow Miser. I'm missing the Snow Miser too. So one of those, I might buy one of those too. So let's see. People said the Mayor Chase, the original Mayor, the original Boo Berry, the Scott Pilgrim 3-pack. The original Red Skull. That might be one I might do too. That's a neat one. It's not enough. $500 isn't enough. The green chrome Batman, bank robber Joker. The headless Ned Stark. That's a cool one. The headless Ned Stark. Wolfpack Sting. Let's see. Freddie Funko Daryl Dixon. That's a neat one. Selena. So the Diamond Selena. Yeah, she's around 200, so you could get 2 of her if you wanted. Let's see. Glow in the Dark Captain America. Yep. Captain Rex. Plutonium Marty McFly. That's a cool one. I think it's worth about $300-400, so you could definitely get that. So really neat question. Thanks for posting that, Jocelyn. So what would you get if you had $500 and for some reason you were going to spend it on Funko Pops as opposed to something else? So comment below. Let me know what that might be. So let's take a look at one more post. Here we go. Okay, so this next post could be a topic of a whole video, and maybe it will be. And you've probably seen some other YouTubers doing a video about this. The Funko Pop price increase. So y'all notice the Funko official website changed the price of Funkos from $11 to $12. It's not much of a difference, but I wonder why they decided to change it all of a sudden. So I think there's a couple of reasons why they decided to change it. So I think one, the shipping issues that have been happening and the cost of shipping has gone up. And so the cost of making items also has gone up. Some inflation, some different things has gone up as well. So I think their costs are increasing, so they're needing to potentially offset some of those costs. So let's see what some of the other members think. Let's see. Yeah, sodas are going up to 15. I hope that's not true. I mean, I haven't gotten into sodas, but I definitely would not buy them for $15 a piece. Maybe Comic-Con versions or exclusives, but not regular sodas. Yeah, other vendors have increased their prices up to $3 more, so that's true. So this really affects my personal price point. So I have a price point that I talk about in some of my videos that I have when I'm buying common Funko Pops. I usually look for the $6-7 price point price range before buying a common Funko Pop, and I'll try to use coupons and all different things like that to get to that price point as best as I can. Exclusives, it depends on if it's going to be a hot item or not, if I get it at retail or if I wait for it to go on sale or get a coupon for. But for the most part, for commons, I use hot cash, box lunch money, other coupons to try to get it around that $5, $6, $7 range. But if pops are going to be increasing by a couple dollars, that's going to increase that price point too. So that's going to increase that to maybe a $9 price point for myself. So that's something to really consider. Production production costs have increased by $1. That makes sense. Someone said that Funko's told stores to sell their pops no lower than $11.99. So I can see, I don't know if that's true, but I can see why they might do that, because it decreases the value of the pops in a way. You can get your pops like at Walmart in this case for $8.78, or from Target for $8.99, but then Hot Topics are $11.99. So for the same pop. So it's really interesting. So it would make sense that they would change them all to the same, at least floor price, the floor price for each. Capitalism, okay, I guess that could answer it somewhat. I think it's more complicated than that, but for sure. But yeah, and they did make an announcement about this. So they did announce that they were raising the prices. They weren't going to surprise anybody about it. But it is true. Yeah, here's the announcement here. The difficult global supply disruptions, absolutely, and all sorts of stuff. So they're increasing their prices. So it's to be expected. At the end of the day, this is a hobby, and it's not. It's definitely not a priority as much as you might think I'm lying as you kind of look around my room and stuff, but it's really not. And so maybe this will change people's buying habits. Maybe it'll change my buying habits, and let me know what you think if it'll change your buying habits too. So they up the prices so they don't lose profits. They are realistically making just a few cents per pop with the raise. That's true. I mean, I don't think they're really looking to get rich off of the increase. I think it was more meant to offset costs than to make more money. But also a great post, Brianna. Thank you for asking that question and seeing what people think. So you reached over 2,500 members in the group. Hey guys, well, I hope you enjoyed that, going through some of the top posts in my Facebook group, Funko Pop Fans. So really cool post. Thank you guys for sharing your collections, for asking really thought-provoking questions, and just overall just interacting with each other in the group. It's really awesome. So congrats to those that had such great engagement with their posts and were the top post in October. So I'm thinking about doing a video like this every month, just to look at the top posts in the group every month, and see what's there, and kind of see what people are talking about and what's trending. So let me know what you think below. Is this something that you'd like to see on a monthly basis? Are you in the group, and were that one of your posts that we talked about? So comment below, let me know. If you're already a subscriber to the channel, I just want to say thank you. If you're not already, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, the Popthusiast. I would really appreciate it. So we do a lot of Funko Pop unboxings and pop culture related content. And if you're not a member of the Funko Pop Fans Facebook group yet, make sure you correct that immediately. You're going to want to go to Facebook and join the group. So looking forward to connect with you on there. So this video is being filmed before Thanksgiving. So I just want to say for everyone, hope you have a happy Thanksgiving and spending time with your family and your friends. And we'll see you next time.